Hello, hello, Cancer, and welcome to Stars with Stasi. This is your weekly reading for the week of March 17th through March 23rd, or whenever you come across this message, Cancer, it is meant for you. Now, I've already shuffled your cards, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the energy of this week and what's in store for you. I've got the High Priestess, harnessing mystic power. And that's very fitting because this week, right? So the Venus went into Pisces on the 11th, right? This is actually being recorded on the 12th. So we're already in that energy. So depending on when you're watching this, just keep that in mind. But that's going to last us through April 4th. And if you are a Cancer rising or Cancer sun, you're going to feel this. This is going to show up in your natal chart in the house, in the 5th house, right? I'm sorry, your 9th house. So 9th house is going to be about travel, a higher education, spirituality. This might be a time where you really start examining your beliefs. And I think a lot of that's going to be true for the collective because so much is happening collectively, right? Globally, there's going to be huge shifts as we go full force with this Pluto and Aquarius energy, and there's going to be technological advances, things like that, they're going to just have people question where they come from. That's the other thing. There's going to be probably more discoveries and advancements in DNA and ancestry, and so that's also a 9th house theme that will be coming up for you, as well as travel. So some of you might be thinking or considering a family reunion or going somewhere of a spiritual nature, like that I'm seeing like going somewhere for like a retreat. And the High Priestess shows up, so we'll get into that more. And I've got number 6 showing up, stories. I leave you the memory of healing tales. Again, another very spiritual card. There's something here about also maybe finding reprieve and rest in a more holistic fashion. So I'm getting the energy of like I said, going to a retreat. We've got number 29 coming through. That's reducing to number 11. But the two numbers, 2 is about relationship and 9 is about introspection, right? So there might be something here where you're looking at how you can accomplish your goals by being more resourceful. Maybe there's a way to work together in community and energy exchange for what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Again, the theme of travel is coming up quite a bit for you, Cancer, and like wanting to again know your roots more. This may be especially true if you've recently had children or something has caught your attention. 3 of Wands, travel, right? So it's like you get this desire to travel and maybe see where you've come from. There's something about that. Your roots, a spiritual connection, maybe a new philosophy. You guys might start studying something, because now to learn new information, I mean, you can go to YouTube University, right? You don't have to pay $80,000 for a semester to learn something. You can get curious and go figure it out. And I feel like you're inspired to do so. So 4 of Cups comes through, something about letting go of the past, like get your head out of a situation that's been running around rent-free, so to speak. You've got the Ace of Cups really in this card here, right? The Ace of Cups is coming in. The universe wants to give you something new, and this person's waiting, right? While they have a vision, there's also ships coming towards them. I mean, well, the story is it coming towards them or away? It could go either way. It's about perspective. So you could be traveling or you could be waiting for something to come towards you. But I feel like this is a visionary. You know, you've got an idea and it's like you're going for it. The Moon card shows up. That's you showing up in your own reading. And I feel like you're wanting more, to be honest. You're wanting more from yourself and you're reminiscing and you're like, okay, this is it. I'm going to do it. Give me 1 second. I've got the 2 of Wands and the Page of Cups coming up together. So the Page of Cups is, I don't know. I always see that as an emotional person, someone who sometimes it can be like an apology or an offer of love, something like that. And when I've got the 2 of Wands is the person who has completed a cycle. They've done the thing. Maybe they've climbed the corporate ladder. They finished school. They've, they're well mastered in their craft, but they didn't stop to enjoy the journey. And I feel like now you want to live this next part of your life, like invested emotionally in what you do. You want your work to matter. You want what you do day in and day out to matter. So I feel like if that's not the situation you're in now, Cancer, you're going to be exploring options, because I feel strongly like you want to make a difference, a dent in the world, right? There's something different that you want to do. The Devil card shows up, Capricorn energy. And I'm feeling with this card showing up in your reading here, it's like your own beliefs are what holding you back. And the Capricorn energy here can be about a false, like a twisted view of something. Like maybe your perception's a little bit off. And you might be feeling very tied to a situation, a job, an obligation, and it's really not the case. Like you can leave anytime you want. It might also be that you've got some draining energies around you is what I'm hearing, like people with depression and addiction and things, just like energies holding you back. And so there's a part of you that is seeking a better life. And to be honest with you, if that's what's going on in your home, like you've got a narcissist or you've got yourself someone who is, I'm hearing like addicted to the drama. That came up in Scorpio's reading, dealing with someone who's addicted to the drama. I see you shedding that like nobody's business. Oh yeah, you've got you've got the Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. And just like in Scorpio's reading, I understand that the page is holding 1 staff, you've got 2 staves, and you've got 3 staves. So 1, 2, 3, it's a methodical progression towards happiness because you want to now. It's that kind of situation where in the past it was a thought to move away from this energy, right? But you are breaking, and if this is about you and not a person you're with, it's you that's breaking the cycle. Like I see you leaving any situation that you feel isn't healthy for you. I feel that you're going to be making changes in your actual health, like what you consume. I just see you going through this entire glow up period, Cancer, where you're like, you know what? That's it. I'm taking the bull by the horns and I'm going to take care of my body. I'm going to travel. I'm going to, stop living in this idea that I've got to be everything to everyone else, which unfortunately, is your biggest asset and probably your greatest detriment, right? You're so nurturing, you're so healing, you're so loving that it might be holding you back from living emperor lifestyle. That came up. So again, you've got a lot of fire happening in your reading because it's like you're driven out of nowhere to accomplish something that maybe you hadn't thought of in some time. Honestly, there's a lot here about going back to school. And again, school can look like a number of things. It doesn't have to look like university anymore. This could just be that you take a course to just, or you just get curious about maybe a technological advance, or you get curious about a different way to, let's say, for example, you're a medical professional, right? Let's say you're a medical professional and you love what you do, but truly you're at that point in your career where you are done like clocking in at the hospital 24/7, right? So maybe there's something here where you end up taking your knowledge and looking at things differently, and maybe you become a creator and you do reaction videos to people talking about medical things. Those people are killing it, and half of them aren't doctors. So take what you know and put it towards something that can be of like where you can get your creative energy out. It's that's a big theme. Get your creative out. I've got the 3 of Cups showing up. This is celebration, friendships. This is more balance coming your way, things going in your favor, a lot of success when you maybe you'll be going out with friends. Yeah, we've got the 4 of Swords. So this is a time of rest. So it feels like you have yourself a pretty busy week initially. And then maybe there's some celebration going on here towards the end of the week, like towards the weekend, like the 15th, 16th, 17th. I see you like, and you've got a lot of 3s here. So you got the 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, lots of 1, 2, 3s, 4s, honestly. And then 5 of Pentacles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Five of Pentacles, all about, maybe feeling like a little hopeless. Like, I think that as you start to determine that you've got some changes that you are really wanting to make, maybe you feel overwhelmed by that at first. All right, three of Wands is being clarified by Judgment. This has come up for every reading this week. So Judgment, you're being called to your true purpose, and that gnawing, that need to get it done isn't going to go away for you, Cancer. So start taking it seriously. And if you're being called to travel, like if all of a sudden you get this urge, like, you know what, I'm going to book that vacation, do it. Because honestly, you going to this land, you going to another place has very little to do about the scenic view of it all. There's a reason, okay, that you're being tasked with this urge to get on a cruise ship, with this urge to take flight, because there's something for you that's calling you to there. So just if you're looking to travel, or you're getting this urge, take advantage of it. The Hanged Man comes up with the Four of Cups. So this energy here of taking a different perspective at Injustice card, Libra energy comes up. So it could be that you need more balance, or some of you might actually be dealing with a contractual situation. But, there's this idea that when you take a different perspective at whatever's got you, whatever's rent free in your mind, and you release this loop, new comes in. It's like new information, new opportunity, new desire. And potentially, if you're looking to be in relationship, it could be a new love. One moment, please. I just saw Seven of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. So you might have to fight for what you want. This is coming through. There's a very small percentage of you, okay? But this is coming through because I was talking about your mind stuck in the past, and I saw the Hierophant and some things coming up with things being hidden. Okay, so Cancer. For some of you, you might be involved in a marriage where there's a lot of discussion and disruption around your pentacles, around your money, and around your vision that you have together. So be mindful of your money and where it is and how you invest it and who has access to what, so that way you have all the information you need before you get yourself involved in any further investments. So for example, if you come into some money and you're in a situation where your partner, whether it be business or romantic, you feel like you need to take a better look at the books in your partnership, do so. Because there might be something there that, this could be an argument about finances potentially with a partner or business partner. So that might be the push that you need, that has you looking at things differently about how you invest your time and your money with a specific person or community or job. So something's there. I feel like there is there are funds being concealed from you, or just something's not as clear as it should be. So be mindful of that, especially if you've just recently entered into a business partnership, or if you have recently, like you or your partner have recently made changes in the work, right? Something's there. Oh, wow. So Ace of Swords, this is new information coming in, maybe a new idea, new perspective. This also could be technology. Page of Cups, some of you might start online dating, to be honest. So if you've had disruption in your current relationship, this might be the catalyst of something new, because that Ace of Cups shows up. The other thing too, that's how it's coming through. Online dating is very possible here. Or you might be hearing from something. That's still like an online situation. That's really the strongest energy that's coming in. Let's see if anything else comes through. Two of Wands. Wow, guys, the Devil card coming up again. I don't know, you might find yourself with the Capricorn. Listen, and who doesn't love a Capricorn? You want to be rich, date a Capricorn. If you've got Capricorn in your chart, that's awesome. But yeah, so you might be finding yourself traveling with a Capricorn. I don't know. But don't let anything hold you back. I feel like there might be this, maybe something's going on in your day-to-day routine, Cancer, that's kind of holding you back. Like, this still comes through like an energy of a person that you're dealing with, a boss or a client. I don't know. There's this energy of like an energy vampire. Is that what they're called? Yeah, like an energy vampire. Like somebody sucking onto your life force. And I just see the Two of Wands like wanting to break away from that. Tell me more about this Capricorn energy that shows up, please. The Devil card. Yeah, this is the second time that the Four of Swords shows up. You might be in a situation where you're just being depleted, right? It's like exhausting. That's what I'm hearing. You know, that it's too much and you just kind of need a break from it. If you've been finding yourself for whatever reason overindulging, if this happens to be you, this is going to be a really good time for universal support to break addictions and habits and to break out of any loop that's been keeping you energetically lower than the vibration you need to manifest what you want. Because again, we're all energetic beings. So the way to manifest something that you want is to meet that object, that thing at the frequency where it is, which seems impossible, but it's actually very doable. And I feel like there is something holding you back. Like, and I can't tell if this is a person or a perceived obligation, because both are coming through. Oof. Yeah, so Seven of Swords shows up with the Emperor card. You could be dealing with a fire sign. It could be an Aries. Like this could be your boss. You could be the boss. But this Seven of Swords shows up, and this is like somebody who it wants to win at all costs. So I'm not sure if you're dealing with a fire sign, Cancer, where somebody just is like, no matter what, is going to try to show you that they're right. And it feels like gaslighting. I have to be honest. That's how it's coming through with the Devil card a few times. So this seems like a situation that is definitely going to come to a head. And I see you making some huge changes when it comes to what you allow to happen in your day-to-day. The other thing too might be that you decide to make, because of this Seven of Swords, if you are having a work situation, thank you. If you're having a work situation that's causing a lot of issue, I feel like there might be some clarity around that, but you might have to fight for what you want, right? You might have to really let somebody know what your perspective is. There's some assumptions being made. I've got two cards showing up together. Give me one, actually three, so we're going to take them. But the three cards that showed up, and I'm going to take these to clarify the Three of Cups and the Four of Swords. I've got Death card, Six of Pentacles, and Wheel of Fortune. And all I'm hearing is you have changed, and you'll be damned if people are going to take advantage of you anymore. You want more equality in your home. You want more equality in your work. Like, this is all about Cancer saying, I've changed, and I'm not your doormat. And you're going to treat me with respect, and you're going to acknowledge the work that I've done, and you're going to give me equal pay, equal respect, equal time. There's this energy where you are not playing. And Wheel of Fortune, and you're like, because I've earned it and I deserve it, and I'm tired of being silent. So Cancer, let me tell you, you are letting it be known this week that you are not one to play with. So let's see what your shadow work is. And I mean, this energy came up for you last week as well with the new moon. So if you didn't get a chance to look at last week's reading, I'll link it below in the description box. But it's the same thing. And it's because the energy is so intense. Everything's happening in the 9th house. So for you right now. And, oh, okay. So this is your shadow work for this week. Number 30, calling the storm. Oh, Cancer. This is all about you are calling in the energies of the upset because you are done with the BS. So I would say that, as always, you will find the perfect words to express yourself, but it's going to be really important that you say what you want and mean what you say, because you are going to get exactly what you asked for, whether it's because you create that path yourself or that's what it is. You create the path yourself. There's no other way around it. So I feel like this calling the storm has a lot to do with you speaking your truth and projecting, outside of you what it is that you truly want for yourself. Number 3 is a card of creation. Also Empress energy. We're in the 3rd month, and 0 is limitless possibilities ahead. So I feel that by you literally calling in, like your boundaries, like, hey, that's not going to work for me. I want to see the receipts. I want to see where the money's going, or, you know, I want to see the contract again, or I want to be heard. I want to be acknowledged. It's that feeling like you can't count me out anymore because I'm here and I have a voice. That's how it is. I love that for you, Cancer. I love that for you because you do so much for others that I really think this is a really important time. So 2 cards came out. We're going to take it. I've got 5, alchemizing confusion into clarity. So there might be some things going on. Like I said, that moon card, I feel like this is about your finances in your household. So again, you want to have some clarifying conversations around that and experiencing the reality of change. Number 39 reduces to 12, hanged man reduces to 3, empress. And then we've got alchemizing confusion and clarity. So I think it's taking the information you have and turning it into something beneficial, getting clear on what's happening under your roof for sure, and, you know, experiencing the reality of the changes that are going to come as a result of you speaking your truth. Because the minute that you put up boundaries, right, the people who were taking advantage of your kindness aren't going to be as comfortable anymore, and you don't care anymore. So there's that, Cancer. I really feel that this is going to be a week for you of breaking that glass ceiling at work, breaking that, I don't know, that disruptive energy, that whatever's been eating at you, this week it comes out. All right, Cancer, I wish you all the best. Comment below and let me know how your week ahead unfolds. Please remember that we're all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. And until next time, Cancer, shine brightly, and I'll see you next week.